What do you get when you cross a 1960s beach icon with a modern-day jet ski? You get this, the Lazareth Amphibie. French custom builder Ludovic Lazareth is known for creating some of the wildest vehicles on Earth, from flying motorcycles to V8-powered quad bikes. And this is his take on the tiny off-roader. It's a modern amphibious reimagining of the classic Mini Moke, a small doorless utility vehicle based on the original Mini. But Lazareth's version has a mind-blowing secret. On land, it's a tiny, fun, all-terrain buggy. It's powered by a 400cc single-cylinder engine, which doesn't sound like much, but in a vehicle this small and light, it's more than enough for spirited driving on trails and beaches. It features a robust 4x4 system, giving it the grip it needs to get out of sandy situations. The body is made from aluminum, keeping it lightweight and corrosion-resistant. It's the perfect little machine for a day at the beach, but when you get to the water's edge, you don't stop. With the flick of a switch, the Lazareth Amphibie transforms. A propeller deploys from the rear and the vehicle drives straight into the water. It uses its propeller for thrust, becoming a small boat capable of about 7 knots. It's a seamless transition from land to sea. It's not a 1950s military prototype like the Jagdwagen. This is a modern, stylish, and highly functional amphibious vehicle you can almost buy. It's the ultimate expression of fun, a tiny off-roader that refuses to be limited by the coastline. This next one is a bit of a cheat, because it's not a vehicle itself, but rather a system that creates one of the most insane tiny off-roaders imaginable. You're looking at the Arctic Cat Quad Track. What you see is a standard Arctic Cat Prowler, a side-by-side UTV, but its wheels have been replaced by 4 independent triangular track systems. This, in essence, turns a highly capable ATV into a miniature high-speed tank. This is the ultimate all-season, all-terrain solution. Unlike a single-body snowmobile, this quad-track system gives you true 4x4 capability, but with the surface area and grip of a tank. Each track assembly articulates independently, allowing the vehicle to crawl over massive obstacles, deep snow, thick mud, and jagged rocks. The amount of flotation these tracks provide is incredible, allowing the UTV to glide over snow that would swallow a human whole. It's not just for snow either. In swamps, deserts, or muddy construction sites, these tracks provide unparalleled traction where tires would just spin. The Prowler itself is already a capable off-road machine with a powerful engine, a robust 4x4 system, and a utility bed for hauling gear. But adding the track system elevates it to a completely different level. It becomes a year-round workhorse or an extreme exploration vehicle. It's a tiny off-roader that can go places even the most modified 4x4 trucks can't, simply because it doesn't need to find solid ground. It just floats over the top of everything. It's a brutal, effective, and awesome piece of micro-machine engineering. We've saved one of the weirdest for last. This is the TerraJet. And no, it's not a jet, it's an amphibious 4x4 thing that's been in production since the 1970s. It's one of the most unique and specialized off-roaders ever conceived, designed to go where absolutely nothing else can. Its most striking feature? Those massive, low-pressure balloon tires. These tires are the key to its go-anywhere ability. They act as both suspension and flotation, allowing the TerraJet to drive over extremely soft terrain like swamps or tundra without sinking. But it gets weirder. The TerraJet is powered by a 20-horsepower engine which powers all 4 wheels, but it doesn't steer like a car. It uses skid steer just like a tank or a bobcat. To turn, you brake the wheels on one side. This gives it a 0-degree turning radius, allowing it to pivot in place. And its off-road specs are just comical. It can climb a 45-degree solid slope. Let me repeat that. 45 degrees. That's a slope you can barely walk up. And of course, it's fully amphibious. Those giant tires allow it to float, and it propels itself through the water by the spin of its treads. This isn't a vehicle for comfort or speed. Its top speed is only about 20 miles per hour. This is a vehicle for a very specific and very difficult job. It's used in remote surveying, search and rescue, and environmental research in places that are 90% water and 10% mud. The TerraJet is a bizarre, brilliant, and incredibly tough micro-machine. It is the definition of a specialized off-roader, a tiny titan that has quietly been conquering the world's most impossible terrain for decades. From a swimming Porsche to a mountain-climbing Haflinger and a tank-treaded ATV, the world of tiny off-roaders is stranger and more capable than we ever imagined. These machines prove that size has nothing to do with toughness. Which one of these micro-machines completely shocked you? Would you take the TerraJet through a swamp or the Haflinger up a mountain? Let us know in the comments below. And if you love discovering these hidden gems, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell. You won't want to miss our next deep dive.